The Patriots are headed to Buffalo this Sunday to take on the Bills. I'm Mariah. Janos joined by Evan Lazar. Evan, what's your marquee matchup for this one?
Well, my marquee matchup was going to be Stephon Gilmore versus Stephon Diggs, but it sounds like Gilmore might not be in this game anymore for New England. We have another video about that you can check out on our YouTube channel. But so I got to change on the fly here. So I'm going to go with the coaches because usually I don't need to do this outside the box sort of thing, but I really feel like in this game, the Buffalo Bills have a really good chance to take a stranglehold of the AFC East as long as they don't play into the Patriots' hands. Now, there's supposed to be some terrible weather coming in on Sunday at Buffalo, over 40-mile-an-hour winds, rain, snow, kind of like a nor'easter, basically. And if that's the case, then it's going to become a ground and pound type of game, and it's all going to be about that because they're not going to be able to put the ball in the air. So I think for Buffalo, the really what I'm getting at here is that Brian Daboll, the Bills' offensive coordinator, has a decision to make about how he wants to attack the Patriots defense. He can go with their typical air it out, let Josh Allen, throw deep to Diggs and Brown, that sort of strategy, or he can go with what we saw the Niners do last week, which is short passes behind the line of scrimmage, attacking New England's linebackers, first and second level of the defense, and staying away from the secondary and the strength of the Patriots. If Daboll does the second thing that I just mentioned instead of airing it out, then I think the Bills are going to win this game. If he goes about it the same way that they've been playing all season, and it plays directly into the Patriots' hands, I think it's going to be a longer day for Buffalo than they want.
Now, on the other side, what's a more under-the-radar matchup that you got for us?
Yeah, so kind of along those lines, I want to talk about Isaiah McKenzie, who's sort of a gadget player for the Buffalo Bills. Not Diggs, not Brown, not Dawson Knox, not any of the guys you'd normally think about. But last week he had 2 plays on those tap passes, those end arounds that we saw San Francisco run ad nauseum against the Patriots, and they had a couple of big ones that they broke off as well. So that is a part of the Bills' offense. It's not a featured part like it is in San Francisco, but they do have a player in McKenzie who's comfortable in that role, and they do use him on those types of plays once or twice a game just to keep the defense honest on some of those jet motion actions that they do use. So my question is, again, for Daboll, is he going to go all out with the motion and all out with the end arounds and jet sweeps to try to feast on that weakness of the Patriots defense, or is he going to play into their hands? And McKenzie could end up being a huge X factor in this game.
All right. For all of our Patriots coverage, head to clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel over at Patriots Press Pass.